It's a brisk winter's day, and I'm sitting here by the fire with a weird new video idea. I wanted to do a Q&A video, but then I thought, that's pretty lame. Yawn. Snore. Boring. But what if I spiced it up? What if I made the answers into songs? And then I was like, that's too much work. But what if I made them into small songs? Jingles. So that's what I've done. A lot of questions came in, and I picked out a handful of them, and I answered them in jingle format. So let's hop right in, and I hope you enjoy some of these songs and such. The first question is one I have been asked just so many times, and that's about my last name. What does the MK stand for? Let me tell you. The M stands for my name is Finn MK, a muscular man with a million friends and crippling worries about his future. The K, it stands for Knuckles. Now here's a question that only brave Victor has had the cojones to ask. Am I a furry? Am I a furry? Not after cats. And also not before I like human women. When I'm dating someone, I don't want the taste of a hairball in my mouth. But just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not for everyone else. So go live your life. Fight the man. Be a furry. The next question comes to me all the way from the Far East. Czechoslovakia, maybe. Poland? Legendary Rubala Laika asks, what's the difference between a duck? Which is a normal question that we've all pondered, probably. That I have an answer to. Definitely. Which is this. People always asking me the diff between a duck. Well, here's the story, bub, so you'd better listen up. A duck has wings. A duck has feathers. A duck goes wank. Goes. And a duck has a corkscrew penis. Does not. So I hope that clears things up for everyone. But let's get back to me. Ryan Dunn wants to know who my biggest celebrity crush is. And, there can only be one. It's Ewan McGregor! Trying to find love today is like trying to stop my dad leaving when I was 7. It doesn't work, and you just end up sadder than before. But I'm legally obligated to answer your questions, so here's a song about it. Have you ever tried showering? Have you ever tried washing your filthy body? 'Cause you won't find a romance with a smell like that. Have you ever tried talking? Have you ever tried having a conversation? 'Cause watching them from the bushes will only get you so far. Trust me. Hey gang, it's me, regular, not depressed about his parents' divorce, Finn. And I'm here on the stool, and I'm answering a question from Dark Nimmy, who asks if I could sing in another foreign language. No. I can't. Well, here we are already, ladies and gwents. The end of the line. The last question. And it's from Vapormations, who asks, is Mercury in retrograde? To answer that question, we first need to fully understand what retrograde is in this context, which means that it's time for a little science lesson. Yes, son. What? Drop that bass. Here we go.
Picture in your mind a heliocentric solar system where the planets are moving around the sun at different speeds. But sometimes when a faster moving planet catches up to a slower planet and moves beyond, it gets tricky. See, when you're moving quickly and someone slower is forward, you'll find it looks like they're moving ahead of you. But after when you pass them, it looks like they're moving backwards, getting far away from your point of view. This angle of collective perspectives infective in how it affects our intellective detection to planetary direction, expecting movement in a single way. When you're catching up, it seems like they move west to east, but when you pass, it becomes east to west retrograde.
So to finally answer your question, yes, Mercury is in retrograde until March 9th, 2020, at which point we'll complete our passing phase in our orbit, and it'll start to go back to normal west to east from the perspective of our night sky. So if there's one thing I do on this channel consistently, it's be inconsistent. You know, I start up ideas, I do one-off videos and then never do another one. So that's kind of a lead into saying, this was fun to do, but I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna do another, because I've been down that road before. However, if there's enough interest, I would do another. And in that theoretical situation, check this out. One of the questions that I got asked was to describe Jack's films, and I thought that would be pretty great, but wouldn't it even be pretty even greater if I described a bunch of YouTubers in one video? So if I do another one of these, and I'm not promising I will, but if I do, then write in the comments below which YouTuber or which YouTube channel you want to see me write a jingle about. And I'll just do like the 5 or 6 most upvoted ones. Well, that's all for me. I'm gonna go eat a cactus. Stay in school. Retrograde.